It's that's the thing too. Overture episode 158. It's May the 7th. May 7th.
And may the seventh be with
May the
you.
7th be with you. I'm Kevin.
I'm no. I discovered there's also another one which is someone saying the fifth Sith, and I'm like, we don't need any more.
No, no, we don't need more Star
Stop,
Wars
guys.
Day. Yeah,
Star Wars Day 2. It's like, no, no, guys, come on.
is
No.
Star Wars the most restrictive like hyper franchise out there? Because I was thinking about it.
What do you mean hyper restricted? Like it just
Well, it's just like so Star Wars has been going on since the 70s, and yet it feels super super small. Like no matter what they do, it still feels like there's only Jedi. Everything is either a Jedi, a Sith, Empire, Rebel, maybe a robot, sometimes robots, and now Boba Fett's are in there, or Mandalorians. But it's like
yeah, Boba Fett's.
yeah, there's Boba Fett's, but there's nothing like new.
No, there isn't.
And but they still
It's
keep making new. They tried to make something new, and it's just the same thing again. I understand there's like Andor is good. I haven't seen Andor, but I'm
but Andor's also just like here's the stuff we had for uh
like Rogue One.
Rogue One. Why did I want to say Rebel One? But yeah, Rogue One. I forgot what that movie's name was. It's just playing off that. They're not making anything new. There's no. I think the only. No, there's no new stories. It's
There's
all just.
it's the same thing.
It's all the same thing.
And
There's no like. There's no. Which in this because it was Star Wars Day. Me and my friends got together and we just watched episode one. There's no episode one kind of stuff. Where here's new stuff.
like pod racing's new. The
Well, there's
battle
pod racing
droids are
new.
new. I think the battle
Gungans
droids are new.
Gungans are new.
Gungans are
Battle
new.
droids were new. The Trade Federation is new.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh.
the first movie is pretty racist because
Oh, of course.
I forgot how Chinese the
Oh,
Trade Federation
yeah.
was.
No, no, yeah. This is like 90s. This is the late. This is the tail end of the
It's,
90s.
I mean, we also have the fucking flying merchant guy with the child slave.
Oh, you mean Watto
There,
Goldstein or whatever? It's like
I mean,
clearly
it's still on the nose.
it would be
Guy,
harder. It would be harder to like unmake a Jewish stereotype than Watto.
all the Gungans are using slang.
Yeah, it's
I
yeah no,
like
it's pretty
George.
racially coded. But
Also, but it's hilarious because it's like this. Why is it so racist? But then all the white people. Also, I forgot that like the mom and like Darth Vader was a fucking slave.
yeah, there's a lot of issues about that
Do you know why he was a slave?
because he was good at fixing things, right?
No, his mom fucking lost all of her money on DraftKings,
Oh,
and
is
so she.
that the reason?
That's it. 'Cause she was betting on pod racing.
Oh no. Oh, the gambling debt.
She had a gambling debt.
Oh, I'd watch that
Oh
show.
my
Come
god,
on, Disney
it's so
Plus.
yeah.
Give me that movie. Give me the tragedy of Smee
Or
Skywalker.
Shmi's like, come on, come on. God damn it. Well, looks like I'm in slavery now.
Why do I keep betting against Sebulba?
He always
He
wins.
always wins. He's so good.
He's so good. He's so good, and he's like, it's so stupid because it's like, what if Jeff Gordon was like, I fucking hate that slave child. I'm going to destroy him on the tracks. Jeff Gordon, you're going to win. Why do you
No,
care?
I
He doesn't
hate him.
finish. I hate him though. I hate that slave child. It's
Also,
like
it's
Jeff
just
Gordon.
okay. Yeah, so Star
Just
Wars
fucking
is
race.
also one of like the mega franchises that the minute you start to think about it even a little, it just starts to fall apart completely.
Yeah.
Like
But here's the yeah. Oh man, 100%.
like superhero. I was thinking like even like Disney Marvel. We can say Spider-Man, Black Panther, Guardians of the Galaxy, Fantastic Four. None of those feel like the same movie. you know?
No,
Like Fantastic Four and Spider-Man are very different. I understand it's still you still have the MCU glaze over it, so it's going to steam, but it's not the same film. It's not
no.
like at least the powers are different.
It's not like, yeah, it's not like what we had earlier. We'll go back to this with, yeah, Star Wars doesn't have anything new, but like remember early Avengers was just the same like
Oh yeah,
origin story over and over and over and over
yeah,
again. But now it's every movie is an Avengers.
yeah. My complaint is one of my biggest complaints with Star Wars is that there are maybe 2 to 3 power sets in Star Wars. It's like Jedi, Sith, Mandalorian, maybe robot. Depends if you want to throw in robot in there. I don't know. Depends on your day.
I'll wrap Mandalorian in with a bounty hunter.
Okay, bounty hunter. I would
Some
say
some sort of bounty hunter.
so. I would agree. You have Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter, and that's we'll put robot in there. I kind of
Yeah,
count General
honestly,
Grievous as that. So you got Jedi,
I
Sith,
mean,
robot, and that's
yeah,
it.
that's it. You don't have anything else.
Like everyone falls every combat situation. Or okay, I'm kind of disproving my point. I'm saying like there is monster.
Oh well,
Sometimes you
yeah. There's
get
always
like
a monster.
monster, but I'm just saying compared to like I don't know Warhammer, like even
Oh yeah,
like your Ultramarine and your Space Wolf are very different. They're very different. Your
yeah.
your
Jedi to Jedi, they're all the same.
yeah,
Sith to Sith, they're all the same.
but like you
Bounty
don't
Hunter is the only time you'll get a human or an alien or
yeah.
maybe a robot sometimes.
But they
But
just
that's it.
have effectively it's a gun with some gadgets. Like that's all it is.
Yeah,
Like
that's
all
it.
the Mandalorians is can we beat the Jedi by just throwing a bunch of gadgets at them and hoping they can't deal with like a flamethrower, a net, a rocket, tiny rockets all at
Oh no,
once.
Mandalorians is I wear this armor that's impervious to bullets, so I win every fight because no one else except for I don't know, two of the other factions use lightsabers.
Yeah, they didn't figure out how to do the best car steal. They don't understand it. They don't get it. They don't get it. Grogu is there.
Yeah.
How
To uh,
how dumb is it to put the Grogu movie in theaters? Am I dumb for thinking like because
I don't
I am
hmm.
watching The Mandalorian kind of like with my dad. We got sidetracked with other shows, but we're working through it. And I'm probably gonna watch the Grogu and Mandalorian movie when it comes on Disney Plus. But I'm not going to see it in theaters because I haven't seen half of the Mandalorian.
Well no, because you have to watch the Mandalorian, then you have to watch the Boba
The
Fett
Boba
show, and then
Fett
you have to watch
show.
another season of Mandalorian, I think.
Also, make
I
sure
don't
you
know. I
watch
After
Rebels.
season two, I fell off. Oh yeah, fuck.
You
Watch
really need to
Rebels.
watch. Apparently, like Rebels is the backbone of all the Dave Filoni Star Wars because it all comes from Rebels. You could say it comes from
Yeah,
the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon, but every major character that is important in
yeah,
that shows up in Rebels. Like Rex is in there.
yeah.
They're all in there.
I think Cad Bane's also important, but he also shows up in the Rebels show
Yeah,
too.
no, they all show up in Rebels.
Watch
Rebels is
the
key. That Obi-Wan
watch the
show,
Boba.
that Obi-Wan show,
Uh,
like all those characters, yeah, they were in Rebels. Like that Inquisitor guy, he's in there.
oh yeah, gosh, I forgot. I forgot about the Inquisitors. Where they're like, yeah, there's like no Sith from like this period to this period. Let's just make up some new ones.
Lucas really kind of fucked himself in the future by coming up with the rule of
Yeah,
two because the rule
yeah.
of
The
two
rule
did
two.
not exist in the original Star Wars. That was added
Oh yeah, 100%.
because now you can't. You only have like 2 bad guys, but you really need disposable Jedi, so you
To be
gotta.
also the rule of two he keeps for one movie,
Yeah,
and then by the second movie, there's multiple bad
Well,
guys.
that's because they know they can't just have
They
one
can't.
evil lightsaber man. They can't commit to having Count Dooku lose every single fight all the time. You gotta have
Wait, hold
like,
on a second. Now that I'm thinking about it, Count Dooku was already a part of this game.
yeah,
There were three technically around. You know what? Actually, take it back. Okay, so there was Emperor,
yeah,
Darth Maul, and then I guess Dooku doing stuff in the background.
yeah,
And then in two, I guess we have Dooku and him because Darth Maul's dead. But then I guess we get Ventress and General Grievous at some point.
yeah. Ventress and no, that's because Dooku gets his own, which is Ventress, but then she goes on to the Star Wars Clone Wars cartoon dimension along with Darth Maul. They live in the cartoon dimension.
Yeah.
Because I recently watched Clone Wars Season 7, which basically says, what was all the Star Wars Clone Wars characters doing during Revenge of the Sith? Because you don't get to see them. So you get to see, like, what was Ahsoka and Darth Maul doing on, like, Order 66 happening? It was pretty good. I liked
I
it.
mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot. Darth Maul also comes back, but also there's another Darth Maul.
Yeah, there's also a new
So
Darth Maul show, which I have not seen.
were they just bullshitting? Was Yoda just saying shit? It's like there's only two ever. Like,
I think the issue is that they, similar to the constraints of Star Wars, is that these are all made for like one movie, and it's
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
sure.
And then when you're like 20 years later and you still can't
Yeah.
make any, or all attempts to make something new in Star Wars have either been met with universal like, I don't envy them because they either
No.
have to remake Star Wars to appease the fat neckbeard dudes. And listen, I understand we're not supposed to weight shame around here, but you know the kind of guy I'm talking about. We all know the
The
kind
worst
of
guy
guy.
ever. Yes.
The worst guy ever. The
We
star
all have at least one to two friends that are the worst guy ever.
or not just associates. There,
Yes. I mean,
whenever you show up to the game store and you're going to be playing some
uh,
Magic the Gathering, he's there. And much like
he's there.
I would say the humanoid Eric Cartman, because Eric Cartman exists as, to me, the avatar of I hate this guy, but there's literally no one else, so I have to tolerate you.
I mean, he's the guy you don't want to play Magic with. He's the guy you don't want to play Warhammer with.
No,
He's the guy that like, you also play the same video game that you really like, but you really don't want to be on his team or in voice chat with him.
no, but you need to fill that
But
slot,
you
though.
need to fill the hole.
No, that's let me
He's
slow you.
he's the annoying guy at your D&D table. Everybody has one of these, and if you don't, honestly, and if you're like, I don't actually have one of those in my group, unfortunately, you might be
You
him.
might be him.
You might be him.
You might be him. Sometimes
But
I'm him, but usually that's for different reasons.
first of all, you're not him.
No,
You're
I'm not
nowhere
him
near-
him because I take a shower.
Yeah, you clean yourself. You're like presentable. You're okay to talk to. Like
Until-
I don't.
until-
You're not the
let
most
me tell you, you
annoying
haven't
person
roleplayed
ever.
with me.
First of all,
When I gotta
I've played some D&D with some real neckbeard annoying types.
some dusties, as we have called them, from the hit Mandalore Gaming. Whenever he was talking about the guy he played Dungeons and Dragons with, the colloquialism is Dusty.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because it was just, it's one of the worst people you've ever heard, and you're just like, ugh. It's the kind of nerd that you're a nerd and you look at these people and you feel like I am cringing, and I'm out here doing like, listen, you've listened to at this point over probably 200, maybe even 300 episodes of me talking about bullshit, and you'd be thinking like, what would make Kevin go, I don't think this guy is like on the level, or like, this is too embarrassing,
Yes.
as I'm sitting here talking about like watching videos about competitive Pokemon or whatever, and I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, yo, you gotta go. But anyway, that guy, or who just wants to see Star Wars again, but then whenever Star Wars tries to do something interesting, it just rebels instantly because there's a woman or a black person in it. Like, we can also be
Oh, I
real.
don't like it when Star Wars changes. I just want it to be the same story over again. It's like
No, I want it.
we've watched it 3 times.
No.
Do something else. I mean, I'm not just watching it to rewatch it.
At this point, I would prefer if the Yuzhong Vong showed up. Give me the Cenobites, the space
Oh yeah,
Cenobites showing up. I mean, I thought it was really stupid in the 90s. I didn't know how good I had it, so bring them in.
God, I miss the expanded universe stuff was that like it was also very stupid.
Oh, it's very
Boy,
stupid.
do I miss it.
Oh, it's I don't I just I want something new. I want something new. And speaking of new, not getting anything new. There was a surprise Star Fox Direct like today or yesterday.
So, yeah, yeah, it was the 6th. Okay.
Yeah, so it just came out at the time of recording. So Star
I
Fox.
literally, yeah, I literally didn't know about this until you like put it in there.
They didn't announce it until like 10 minutes before it showed up. I was just like checking my blue sky between commercial breaks of I don't know what I was what. Man, it might have been football. Yeah. But anyway, and it was like, yo, Star Fox is showing up. And I'm like, okay. So I watched the Star Fox Direct. And
Uh, yeah, expecting a new game. Pleasantly surprised with what I got.
I'm
I
I'm
mean,
I'm slightly disappointed because
it's not the greatest thing ever, but I'm like,
it looks like they're remaking Star Fox 64 yet again.
yeah.
And
Hey Miyamoto, thanks for listening to our rant last
yeah,
week. I'm
yeah.
glad you did that, and then you're like, okay, now I'm gonna green light this game.
I don't like how it looks. I I I
Yeah.
I think it did a massive disservice by showing the Super Mario movie version of Star Fox, who I thought looks pretty good, and then they showed that like 2D animated part, and I'm like, yo, this looks like really good. And then we cut to like Nintendo hired this man, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just like, this is not the one. Like, you had two paths. One was like really stylized, and one was like really realistic, and you went the realistic way, and I don't like I don't think it works super well.
I don't like
Now the R
I
wings
don't
and
like
stuff look fun. I think the R
yeah.
wings look like let me like other than the anthropomorphized characters who I think look
Oh,
all
the tech
wrong.
looks great. The ships look
Oh, I love
amazing.
it. I love it. I think those look great. Thumbs up.
I think the landscapes. I really want to see more, but they look cool.
It looks really pretty,
But
like a really really pretty Star Fox 64, but also looks like exactly Star Fox 64.
it's as soon as I saw like the open level, I'm like, oh, it's Star Trek 64. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, well, I wasn't confirmed until they showed off like the submarine, and I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
remember the
Oh
submarine
no
level.
no. As soon as they did the first one, and then they're like, here's this is supposed to like, I know what that building is.
Yeah,
Also, I was like, yeah, no, no, I know what this is.
I feel like it gets more confirmed as you watch it, and you're like, oh look, there's like the fake Independence Day mothership defense, and there's like
Sick.
there's the train level where you got to shoot the train switches, and then Cat is there.
Hey, that big dumb robot that's swinging its arms at me, it's
Oh
there.
hell yeah, the Spyborg or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, that's cool. But I think, I think one of my complaints with this game, at least from an art styles perspective, and I posted it. I want to throw this one out. I think anthropomorphized characters cannot be drawn well unless the artist is a furry pervert. Like, now I'm not saying that the character has to be like a furry pervert design, but for a good anthropomorphized character design, the artist has to be a furry pervert.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too much pervert from this.
No, I think this is people who are not jerking it to furry pornography, and that's why it doesn't look good. Like, if you look at
This is
Zootopia, let's look at Zootopia. The
Oh yeah,
people
no.
designing Zootopia are jerking off to furry porn. We can all agree this. No, no, no. Those designs are not explicitly like furry porn. Like, I want to be clear. Like, no one's like accidentally going to Zootopia, seeing Nick Wilde and Julia Hopps, and then they're just gonna like. But someone is getting awoken to seeing those
Yeah,
characters. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's
and we're
important.
talking Maid Marian from Robin Hood.
Yeah.
We're
No.
talking
Yeah.
Lola Bunny. We're talking honestly
Looney Tunes
Crystal the
has
Fox.
those people.
Yes. Oh,
Even
100%.
listen, Atama Tezuka himself had his weird like drawer full of mouse pornography. Never forget.
True artists are real sickos.
No,
But no,
you need to be jorking
I
it.
I need to look at like, the previous work of whoever
Design these
is
things.
doing this. And if I don't see one Crystal
Yeah,
fan
that's what I'm
art,
saying.
I'm be like, go with someone
like
else.
like the people in Rare who are doing Star Fox Adventures, like you look at Crystal and you know they're furry perverts, but that's also why Star Fox looked like really good in Star Fox Adventures. Like
Yeah.
you're like, no, the proportions are all right because they didn't understand. Or this one, like Fox has like a weirdly thick kind of neck, and it weirds me out. It kind of looks like he has like a hunch slightly because they kept him in his weird like fox proportions. You know?
Yeah, just the individuals, characters, models, I guess, aren't that. Maybe they're just not for me.
I don't
I don't like
I'm
them.
comfortable in saying that I don't think they look good, specifically because I saw the 3D CG Mario Galaxy movie design of Star Fox. I thought that looked okay.
That is a much better. I assumed that's what we're getting.
Yeah, like I thought it was going to be that design as the game. I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense. And it's like, no, Nintendo hired this man. I'm saying they needed more perverts. You need more furry perverts.
Oh, 100%. Like, I think it's cool that like they're doing cutscenes in between, and there's more like character interactions about the war and what's going on. Interesting. I like that.
I think it
Uh,
feels like a deluxe version of an old game. You know,
yeah.
it also to me lends rumors the credence to the rumor of a effectively HD version of Ocarina of Time, because if they're just basically taking an N64 game specifically to the point where Miyamoto in there is pulling up the N64 controller and like, yo, you can play on this thing.
Play on the. Hey, you want to play on the N64 controller? And the answer is no. It's
No,
the worst. It's like maybe the third worst thing you've ever created. The only reason I played it is because it had great games.
yeah, like
This controller's dog shit.
no, it's not it doesn't work. It has a D-pad that's useless 90% of the time. But I like when I'm this game. This game, it's I because I really like Star Fox 64. I think that game the rules. I think that's a great
Oh
game.
yeah, no.
I played
As
the
as we've said last week, one of the best games ever of all time.
I drew little fan comics of Star Fox 64 when I was a wee babby. It,
I also had my like here's my team, and it's like an all dog team.
hell yeah. Hell
They're
yeah.
like it's the side team to Bill and his crew.
Yeah, I was always like, yo, because you see Bill, and you're really curious, because it asks the question like, what are the other animal people doing?
Yeah.
Because they seem to
I
have
mean,
like a
also the
lot
question
of
is like,
ships.
what are the other animal people doing? Why is it the scalies and the monkeys versus I guess the more like the dogs and cats and
The
like
good animals, the quote unquote
rabbit?
good
Yeah, the good
animals.
animals. Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
Why are they fighting like that? What did the monkeys do in past to make them like the enemies?
it's also
Like there's like it's so interesting. You could do so much stuff with that, and I hope like maybe they do more. Maybe they build up the universe
it's
with it. But
I think
we'll see.
they struggle with Star Fox because the Star Fox is a game that's really kind of short, but that's what you want. Like I don't want to play Star
No, yeah.
Fox forever, but I also don't.
The whole thing with Star Fox is to like as as a as a kid, it's extremely hard
And you replay
because
it a lot.
you have to just keep replaying it. Yeah, it's you're supposed to replay it, and like, okay, I finally beat it, and then it's like, oh well, there's actually different endings. There's more places you can go
It's
to.
like, oh, that's
You're like,
cool.
oh, then you have to replay it again.
It it was that kind of game that was popular in the 16-bit and then kind of gradually went away, where your video game was meant to be hard enough that you couldn't rent it and beat it all in one go. Or,
Yes.
but it was not. It was also not super long. Like when I finally I played enough Star Fox where I could beat that thing in like an afternoon. Because I hardest
Oh,
route doing everything, it would take like 90 like an hour or two.
oh no, no. Like I recently, I mean, well, not recently. Like I guess last year, I was
Yeah.
like, I miss Star Fox. Let me play it again. Blew through that in like a sitting.
The
I'm
most
like, oh yeah,
One of those games like that for me was Mega Man Legends. When I distinctly remember Mega Man Legends being this massive game, and then like a decade ago now, I was like, I'm gonna play through this game and beat it, and it took like a weekend because I knew how to play video games. Also, I it took this trailer for me to realize that there's one of the levels where it has you're fighting like I think they're called like samurai mobile suits or something. And then there's the super special red one that goes twice as fast. And I'm like, oh, Nintendo, this reference really played hard, but I wouldn't understand what you were doing for a while.
oh yeah.
You
I'm also
played.
glad that one's back in there.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. I get what you're doing. I get the red mobile suit that's the fast one that you gotta shoot down. I get it. At the time, I did not get it. I didn't.
Oh no, 100%.
Yeah,
I
it's
was too
just
baby for a Gundam.
oh god. Well,
Well, I
Gundam
mean,
didn't.
original Gundam.
Original Gundam didn't come out until I was like, I think I was in Yeah, I must have been in high school, because then that would have been like the PS2 era. So we were like one generation like removed from the 64. But yeah, I don't know. I think Star Fox is it's a cool game. I would have rathered Star Fox 64 too. Just give me like this the gameplay can be the exact same. I just want new levels, maybe some new bad guys. Maybe the Star Fox like
Yeah.
if this game was like secretly had like all right, you did Star Fox 64 and then you had like the after you beat it like the left side of the planet opens up. So like you go on the all on the right and there's like 10 levels or whatever and then you beat it and then the left side opens up and there's 10 levels. Now that would have been really cool.
No, that'd be neat.
It'd be hard to keep that a secret, but if they did, then I'd be like, yo, that game rules. If that's like Star
That's
Fox and it's Star Fox 64 2,
the
congratulations.
people. Yeah, the people I'm really excited for this game. Which first of all, I would maybe this does very good. Then they go to the idea of like maybe we need another Star Fox, and that's when we get the sequel. I am very excited for I don't know all the kids who are finally getting to play, who are going to play this game now and be like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Now there is an issue with that. And the issue with that is
Oh,
it's a Nintendo 64, I mean Nintendo Switch 2. And
oh, to Switch 2.
it's Switch 2 exclusive, so that sucker's going to be still kind of
Ooh,
expensive.
yeah,
Remember
never mind.
kids
I mean,
nowadays, they're playing Fortnite and Roblox.
Air Fortnite because it's like free and
It's on the
the
cell phone
computer.
or the tablet that they
It's on
got
the
from their
it's on
parents
the
second.
iPad.
It's on the iPad that they got secondhand from their parents. Their parents bought the new iPad and gave them the old one and said, "Here's Fortnite and Roblox or whatever." And you're just like, "Oh,
So it's like, yeah.
Say your racist slurs to Darth Vader. I I think that online footage, it's Nintendo Online is so weird how they have like their cameras and then they have like your Star Fox VTuber rig you can run so you can be
No, don't
Fox
show my.
McCloud
I don't want my face in there. Don't record my face and like overlay it on a
on
VTuber.
you know you can be you, now Slippy Toad can say every slur. Like I don't
Yeah,
know
Slippy Urethral.
if I'm Nintendo, like I wouldn't want. I understand that like, you're like, oh, haha, we can do this, but my brain is like, Nintendo. You realize you're just making, you're giving people to make like Fox McCloud talks about racial theory or whatever. TikTok, like you made the bar so low now, people don't have to work at it.
Oh yeah, I mean, uh,
Like I don't know about that one, Nintendo. I don't know.
we'll see how this. Like I said, hopefully does okay enough that they'll finally be like, actually, let's make another Star Fox game, and hopefully not just make Star Fox, you know,
Not Star Fox
adventures
60.
again.
Yeah,
First of all, Star Fox 64, great game. Star Fox Adventures, not as good.
Star Fox Adventures is bad. I had Star Fox Adventures. I don't think I beat it. I think I gave
No.
up in either, like I did one part of it, which is weird because that game, because I remember watching the best friends playthrough of it, and it's weirdly short. Like there's a
Yeah, I assumed it was like longer because it's
it's a fake Zelda, and it feels like you got to go to like
yeah.
all the temples and crap. But you go to like two of them, and then it just kind of stops, and then it ends, and you're like, oh. Also, Prince Tricky is there. Where's Prince Tricky?
Where's
Where?
his ship?
Yeah, where's the Triceratops in there in the dinosaur kingdom?
Okay, look, is there a problem going on here? I mean, do they not have uh a Star Trek esque first contact rule?
We don't understand what's going on in like stuff. That's the
I
things
have,
about Star Fox. It's never explained. Similar to Star
there's no.
Wars. Like,
Also, I do love they have just like what's essentially a wild planet of lizard men and
yeah, General
I guess one
Scales.
fox, and then also just fucking triceratopses and other dinosaurs that
Yeah,
also were
Dinosaur
able to
Planet.
talk.
And Dinosaur Planet got like the continent shoved into the sky. You have to go put them back because Andros is there, don't you know?
Andros is there, don't you know? But yeah, and well, Andros is in the ancient magic temple. Also, there's magic on top of
Yeah,
technology.
don't think about that.
Yeah, don't
Oh man, I'm
think
hearing
about it.
myself.
Think about that.
That's okay. That's okay. You can just mute me.
I know.
Just mute me and then respond whenever the light goes green, and you could fake it. You could be like you'd hear me talking and then going like, yeah, I don't know, that was pretty wild, wasn't it? I don't think.
No, it's insane. I don't get it. I mean, like Star Fox does too much now, and I don't know. Hopefully, what this is a now they're gonna like actually put Star Fox together
I
and give us
think
like answers on how stuff works and how this universe is like they do with everything else.
I would say if Star Fox is going to copy Gundam, you should copy it. Give us Star Fox Wing. That's how you appeal to
Yes.
the American audience. Give us Star Fox Wing. Have the Fox team be from the colonies, and they're dropped into the Lilat system with their expert R wings, and they're the sickest ships you've ever seen. And you go from there.
I'd like to do a thing where it's like you start from the middle of the system, you have to get to the capital,
Yeah.
You get to there, stop whatever attack's going, and now you have to go all the way back to the other side of the galaxy.
Yeah, there's or just make them celestial being, and the Star Fox game
Yeah,
shows up. I don't know. Make it
we're
crossover
here to
with
stop.
Metroid. Make the space pirates show up. Make like Ridley show up. Like what if Ridley just shows up and the space pirates and Phazon and shit. Like Metro, what if Metroids show up in this Lilat system and their Samus just isn't around? She's doing something else. How does Star Fox deal with Metroids? Because that would be a problem.
Oh no, that'd be a huge problem. The no, the what is it? The Federation invades the Star Fox
Oh, that'd be cool.
area. So
Yeah,
now
it's like your
it's
first
humans
contact
versus these
war.
anthros.
Oh yeah. See, that's
Or
cool.
better yet, let's do that, but like now hard cut to like 10 to 15 years after first contact, where there's peace now.
So what we're saying,
Uneasy alliances. There's something going on, and like our heroes have to team up and figure out
what I was saying is, so
what's
what we're
happening.
saying is that you create your own character, the first human member of the legendary Star Fox peacekeeping force, and we've just made
Yeah.
Mass Effect, but Nintendo.
OC do not still.
I'm saying
I was literally about to say it
if
as
you
Mass
made
Effect.
Mass Effect and you replaced the Mako with Star Fox levels, I think you got something. I think you got something there.
Replace the Mako with the Landmaster
Yeah, the
sections.
Landmaster. Like what
Oh
if you
fuck!
had
Oh,
Mass
that's awesome.
Effect? What if you? But every combat encounter, instead of being like a kind of mediocre third-person shooter, it was just a Star Fox level. You still had your dialogue choices and stuff, but then it's like, all right, we're in the R wing now, and we're doing our Star Fox fight. And you're like,
Oh,
oh
darn it!
yeah,
Who am I going to choose? Bill, Slippy, or Cat?
yeah, yeah. Who am I gonna romance? Who's? See, that's what I'm saying. See, you need the
Nobody,
perverts.
and then the next game, and then sorry, you choose nobody, and the next game you get Crystal, and then you're like, okay, this is my choice for the remaining games.
Oh, you gotta cuck Star Fox McCloud.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm saying. Because listen, Mass Effect, the people that designing all the aliens, horny perverts, and you know what? All the aliens are great. I'm saying you gotta be a pervert to make a good anthro or an alien. It's just how it is. You know,
honestly, yeah, it is.
Xenomorph looks incredible. H.R. Giger, massive pervert.
That's a pervert.
I'm just saying. You can't. You
To be
have.
fair, the entirety of Aliens is also very horny
Well, that's the whole
when they're not
point.
murdering.
That's the point.
You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna switch gears real quick. Bring back the bush cut. All right.
Yeah.
Very upset about that.
No, it gotta be in there.
I want the bush cut, is what I'm saying. I want to see Sigourney Weaver's bush out of her panties. You cowards!
Yeah, don't be a
You
coward.
just weren't strong enough then.
No,
You
this
weren't
is
strong enough then. This new generation. We're strong enough
we're
to take it.
strong enough.
We
We,
want
we
it.
can take it. We're looking. People are upset that the Star Fox animals aren't fuckable enough. People have
They're
said
fuckable enough.
they're
Fuckable
not.
enough. We need also more female Star Fox animals, and also
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe have them with their shirt off or something.
yeah. You know, just. We need that scene where like Fox and Falco, they're like showering off after a mission, and the tensions are really heated, and it's all
Do they
steamy.
have? Do they? Huh? Now, like, now it's asking like, okay, are they furry underneath? Is there like,
Yeah, we don't know.
is it more like, is there less hair? Do they
Does
have,
Falco Lombardi have a cloaca?
yeah.
These are the questions we need to
I want them to
know.
have like a little. I want them to have like a bird tramp stamp.
Yeah. Does he have like the? Does he have like the tuft of like fur or whatever that the kind of some of the furry artists put in there? I'm putting that in there. Listen, I'm just saying, if you gotta lean in. If you're making Star Fox,
Please,
you gotta lean
you
in.
gotta leave.
You can't. You gotta go all in. Also, the
You
people.
can't make it.
I was just thinking, like, the people designing like the Inklings. Those are perverts. Those are perverts.
Oh, 100%.
You saw Callie and Marie. That's pervert design to those
Like,
two.
Jesus
I'll,
Christ, guy. Like, yeah, guys, those are the most like perverted ones.
I'm saying
And
like
they're like, what's
every you have to be a pervert and then you gotta dial it back until it's socially acceptable, and that's how it works.
yes, no, socially acceptable. Then they're like, actually, let's have two more, like,
No, every game gets
very,
its own pop star so we can unleash, because otherwise we're
and then they're like,
holding back.
let's throw in big guy in
Yeah,
there
well, big guy is
or big man.
someone's big guy is
Someone,
someone's
first of
time.
all, big guy has awakened a lot of people. I'm pretty sure.
I think
They're
Marina's
like, huh, I
actually
never
my
thought of that.
favorite of all of the pop star women.
Marina is the best.
She's the best one. I'm glad we can agree on this.
I don't know if it's like uh, it's everything. It's like her being also an
No,
octopus
the octopus
on top of
adds a
that.
lot to it. The octoling part, big vibes that make her
Did
work
not
as the
care
best one.
about the ones they had before. What were they? The uh
No, she's in the second one.
no, no, yeah, I'm talking about the ones before. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't care
Callie
about
Marie.
those. Maria, yeah,
I mean, those are fine. That's basically
Maria's
your
good.
Bayonetta and Jean discussion. And then you have Marina, who's the best one. And then you have the other ones,
Best
which
one.
they're fine. They're
Yeah,
fine, but they're not. The Splatoon 3 is not as good as
which I
Splatoon
mean,
2.
Marina is the hottest,
I agree.
is the coolest,
I agree.
super smart. Also, they're rapping and they're doing hip hop, and I'm like,
Yeah.
awesome.
The little weird gremlin one works as like a counterbalance. Like I don't find that one
I
hot,
know, I
but I
love.
think but she works in this like the side because Marina is like the tall sexy one, and then you need like the weird creature next to her to kind of like as contrast to make her even hotter. It's
No,
very
listen,
important.
I love her, but as in like I would hang out with Pearl, and I feel like we'd have fun
Yeah,
goofing
exactly. That's
around.
what I mean. You're not intimidated by pearls, raw, sexy squid vibes.
Yeah,
You're like I can't
yeah.
handle it.
Like, oh no.
You're just looking at this woman, this octopus woman, and you're just screaming. See, we're not beating the allegations here,
No, ever.
but you gotta accept. Listen, we gotta accept this is in our modern day. You gotta accept at some point the some anthro. There's a level of anthropomorphic creature that's gonna get in and get you. You just gotta accept it.
God, I mean, it's
It's
true.
why we did not shame anyone for liking Lola Bunny and Space Jam. Sometimes it hits, and you can't deny it. You just gotta accept it. That doesn't make you like wearing the fursuit, but
No,
you gotta understand. Sometimes it hits, and you gotta take that in stride and move on.
look, I can enjoy like an anthropomorphic character, but yeah, it doesn't mean I'm gonna like
No,
dress
we're
up as a
not yiffing
cyborg
out.
wolf.
We're not yiffing out
Yeah,
though.
no.
You
I had
can.
a like I had a discussion with like friends because we were also watching The Matrix, which was like, how come there's no like nobody that's like a cyborg wolf or like a tiger as their avatar in in The Matrix? But then it's like, well, no, you got to be inconspicuous.
It's
I'm like, okay, that
also
makes sense.
like in the Matrix, you and I subscribe to the idea that the Matrix only works because it has to be shitty enough to be acceptable. Because if you made it too good, people would either think it's fake. So like if you teleported into the if they trapped you in the Matrix, but it looked like Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, your brain would be like, nah, that's not real. Even
That's
if
not real.
mentally you're like, yo, put me in
I can see
Tengen
that.
Toppa Gurren Lagann, and then you can harvest all my body heat you want.
That's got. But then I was like, hold on, but they're just like making programs on the side. It's like, how many people in Zion just have like a you like I make your avatars for furries if you want.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Like, Neo, why are you what are you doing? What's going on in this program? Why are you a 10-foot tall like fox, purple fox with huge tits and a massive hog?
That's all fine, Agent Smith.
It's the only way to stop Agent Smith.
That's the only way. I made it. And he's like, Mr.
Unfortunately,
Anderson, I'm
Mr. Anderson.
your form arouses me. I can smell the musky scent. It disgusts me.
I can, unfortunately, I'm the alpha here.
He turns into one too.
Yes.
It's a kaiju fight.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm the alpha.
That's the big burly brawl.
Yeah.
That's the real. I think the thing about the Matrix is it's one of those things that like at the time you're like, wow, it's super cool, and then people are like, that's stupid. Why would the robots do that to people? That's not efficient at all. Yeah. And then you realize, like, nah, they just wanted to fuck people over. Like, nah, it's not about winning. It's about like screw you.
No, when you watch the Animatrix, you're like, oh no, I see why they did that. It's fair. I get it.
Yeah, no, they wanted you to be stuck. They weren't gonna make the Matrix too good, because if they made it too good, it wouldn't be a proper enough punishment.
It's also funny, like this movie is fucking old as hell, so I don't think it's going too much.
Matrix,
like, the whole plan is like, yeah, no, we're just gonna like it works like 99% of the time, and there's 1% where you guys kind of get out. So we've just been like, we'll deal with that 1% every so often.
Yeah, we just let them,
and then it'll just reset again. So we're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you in your digital hell of like 1996 or whatever, which could be worse. See, I think like if I was doing the computer. If I was doing computer hell, I would make it modern day, but it just doesn't stop. Because I think now is far more of a point of like digital hell.
Oh no, like make it 2010.
No, I think now is worse.
It's bad.
I think
no, I'm saying 2010 is like a level of bad that people would happily accept.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if they made it like 90, if they made it in the 90s, like listen, there's problems in the 90s, but we didn't know how good we had it. And now I feel like we are in a real bad we're in a low dip, and I feel like trap me under the eternal Trump presidency. That'd be real bad. Or he's entombed in his golden throne, aka the ballroom, and then you're suffered for 40,000 years. I'm just saying. Think about it. It's not good.
Look, I mean, guys, it shouldn't be that hard to assassinate him.
No, we can't talk about that here. This is a comedy podcast. A comedy podcast. Please, DOJ.
No, I'm talking about Andros. I'm talking about
Andros. Okay, now you can talk about Andros, because Andros is very.
Starbucks, you know where he's at. Andros makes a lot of public appearances. You should easily be able to assassinate Andros.
Well, they thought they did, and then he came back as a brain. Listen, if you come back as like a floating super brain...
Kevin, maybe we should poison Andros's McDonald's. Is what's going on.
Okay. Well,
I feel like Andros would come back as a floating brain.
What you're saying, Nolan, is that what you're saying is that you're interested in the Terminus Decree, which is what the Grey Knights do upon the Emperor's getting up out of his chair. Or sometimes the Grey Knights got to fight the Custodes. And you're like, could the Grey Knights fight the Custodes? I don't know. They kind of job and everything. The Custodes less so.
They get jobbed.
Grey Knights
Custodes get jobbed. They did get jobbed by those clowns.
But the clowns are different. The clowns are like the clowns are the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyans of the...
I'm sorry. I forgot. These immortal, like, human gods that might be maybe just below a Primarch just get jobbed by some clowns.
The space juggalos, the elf. What if you took a juggalo and made him an elf? How scary! How powerful!
Space Shaggy Judo. is pretty powerful.
I don't think you could stop Kekarak.
How do magnets work? And then that's how they defeat them.
Well, what if, due to the nature of the 40,000, the Warhammer 40K reality, not understanding how magnets work, if you have enough psychic resonant, might turn off the magnets in their power armor.
It turns off all the magnets.
Because your Geller field creates a reality bubble in which what's a magnet? So then you're just your power armor seizes up and then they stab you with their warp blade.
Because magnets don't work, turbines don't work, which means
their power armor doesn't
work.
Their power armor doesn't work, but because they're space juggalos, their gun that shoots shurikens does work. Because that's a very juggalo thing.
That is about it. I fucking forgot. That's a very juggalo thing. They love their shurikens.
Did we just come across the darkest pattern that the Harlequins are literally just the juggalos?
I'm just thinking of like a Harlequin army painted juggalo type.
I think it'd be incredible. I think that would be incredible. Whoop whoop.
Oh my goodness. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Whoop. That's pay two command points to whoop whoop.
Yeah, that's their.
Drink your Fago. Recover one D3 wounds.
Wounds. Yeah. Throw shit at him. Throw actual human feces at him.
They're poisoned.
Yeah, they lose regen. They save. They take a -1 to their saves or whatever. They gotta lose invulnerable saves. They actually feel pain now because you insulted them. The darkest carnival. What have you been up to anything other than watching The Matrix and Star Wars Episode 1?
The only other thing I've kind of been doing is I've been rereading Hunter x Hunter.
Hell yeah.
Actually, well, honestly, so I mainly watched the anime first. Now I'm like reading it for the first time. Way better. Like, it's fantastic.
It's really good.
It's very good, very great. Also, damn, they really just like made Leorio nothing in the TV show, in the anime.
Well, they had to go all in on Gone.
I know.
That's fine.
Leorio got nothing though.
No,
even though he's like just as strong as Gone in the actual manga.
Well, like up
until
until the Nin starts showing up.
Yeah. No. Even like so after like even during like New York New City, he was like about the same power level because he had similar strength. But after that, no, Gon went way ahead. But they took like a bunch of like moments where Leorio was like pushing the doors of the like Zoldyck house by himself.
Yeah.
Because like, damn, this dude's fucking strong. He
punched Ging in the face though, and that's pretty good.
I'm at to the point where they've solved the bug problem, and now they're about to have an election.
Yeah. The dark.
Which I'm not going to spoil that. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil that. Go read Hunter x Hunter. It's very good.
It's very good.
Or watch the show and then read it because
you can watch it. It's good.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that isn't, in the anime.
If you want a good shonen thing, I would say Hunter x Hunter is pretty good. You got to accept that it doesn't end though. You gotta go in there.
Oh.
It will not end.
I do not see into this.
It will never end. This is going to be like George Railroad Martin. George Railroad Martin will never end Game of Thrones. Togashi will never end this. Berserk, I don't care if someone else is working on it. It's never ending.
It's never ending with two. Yeah.
No. It's just you gotta go into it understanding it will not end. You gotta accept that.
You know how we said sometimes better off dead? Sometimes better never ending.
It's okay. It's okay. You just gotta understand that. I've been watching Gundam
'Cause
X. Have you seen
Oh,
Gundam
oh
X?
yeah. I haven't seen Gundam X.
Gundam X
I
is
know about it. I
really
watched it.
weird. So Gundam X is the show that aired after Wing. And like it feels young, like it feels like this should have been the show that Toonami got. Because I like once again, I don't think it's as good as Wing. I want to be clear here. Gundam X has some flaws, but from like it feels like a younger show. If that makes sense. Like it feels like I'm watching a show because a lot of the problems are resolving in like kid show ways, if that makes sense, instead of what I expect from a Gundam.
So like the answer isn't just blow the head off that robot.
Well, it's more like
It's let's is it like let's talk it out or
no, it's I mean there's still stuff happening. It's a show that on
okay.
paper sounds better and it doesn't quite come together. And I think part of that is there's no real politics to it, if that makes sense. Like
Hmm.
like we're so the setting is that it's a alternate universe. What if instead of one colony drop, it was all of them? And Earth
Oh,
had
oh shit.
so Earth had effectively an apocalypse, and the show takes 15 years after that, where we're in like a pseudo post-apocalypse, but it doesn't really do anything with that pseudo post-apocalypse other than as an excuse for everyone to kind of have robots going around, but they don't really like they say people are buying and trading mobile suits, and you're seeing kind of like in a Mad Max way, instead of cars there's mobile suits, but then you're also seeing some cities look kind of like modern day cities, like they weren't touched, and you're just kind of wondering like the world building feels off in this show.
Yeah, that sounds huh.
It's one where like they're repairing these mobile suits and stuff, but the setting made it feel like this is going to be, I don't know, like Gundams and Iron Blooded Orphans are more rare than they are in this show. You know, like in Iron Blooded Orphans, when one
Oh
guy
shit,
had a
yeah.
Gundam, it's like, oh shit. And
Oh
this
shit, that
one,
thing those things are locked away.
and this one, we've seen like one guy has like there's like three good guy Gundams, and then there's like two bad guy Gundams, and then there's like one of the mobile suits in the recent arc was like a snowboarding like dom, and it was like snowboarding, and I'm like, this feels like a kids show thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was a bunch of snowboarding like Arctic assault mobile suits, and I'm like, this doesn't feel Gundam to me. Like nothing in Gundam, and there's no like war. So like I don't know. It feels okay. Like it's not bad. I want to be clear. This is not like a bad show, but I'm putting it kind of lower on my tier list. Like I think it's below Wing. I think it's somewhere below Wing and above G-Quux.
Hmm.
But that's slightly
Okay.
unfair to G-Quux because I think G-Quux is good. It's just too short. Like it's just 12
Yeah, there's not
episodes.
enough.
12 episodes makes that show feel really disjointed and rushed. Where like I wanted that show to be 24 episodes and then it could have taken its time
I'll
a bit.
always no, I'll always say I wish I had more G-Quux.
Yeah, like I like G-Quux. I wish it picked a lane, either Char in the One Year War or Machu's Underground Fight Club, and that should have been at least 24 episodes instead of 12 because 12 is not enough.
Yes.
12 not enough for that show. This show only has like 39 episodes. Apparently they canceled it, and I kind of get it. Also, major problem with Gundam X. The Gundam X itself is a cool design. I like it a lot. Every other Gundam feels like Timu Gundam Wing. It feels like here's the Timu version of a Gundam Wing mobile suit. Like, you know what? I can't. It's like I need to find it. I need to show you.
Yeah, I'll have to look. I I don't know why. Whenever I'm thinking of when you say Gundam X, my first is like Crossbones, but that's
No, that's
the
cool.
pirate. That's the pirate. Yeah, that's the pirate manga.
So like you've seen Heavy Arms, but have you seen
Yeah. Let's see.
this? The Leopard
Gundam. Okay.
Leopard?
Now. Leopard?
The Leopard.
Hold on, that's
It's
loading.
just Heavy
Oh
Arms.
man, oh that's horrible.
It's just like, and that's like
Oh
every
no.
design is like
Oh my God.
every design in this show is just other than the X. So I think the Gundam X itself is cool. It because the whole point of the Gundam X, what makes it rad, is that its Buster cannon has to be unlocked with like the moon has a moon base has to shoot a signal down to it and then shoot microwave radiation to power it, and I'm like that's cool because I like that.
That's just, that's very stupid. That is cool.
It's cool because it's like here like we all like the big Buster rifle, but what if the Buster rifle had like a super robot unlocking sequence to it and then it had to charge up for like 50 seconds and then you could shoot it? And I'm like that's cool. I like that. I like the satellite
No,
cannon.
okay, no, that's what it is. The part that's just like a super robot kind of design, but for a Gundam.
Yeah. And then we see
Is this kind of what it feels like?
no,
Okay.
no, and then there's like there's oh, I don't know. There's like a lot of mobile suits in this that just look kind of bland and kind of like it looks like dollar store Gundam Wing. Like every like I just think the Leopard is the easiest example of it. But
No,
there's
a lot of I'm right now.
like the Airmaster I think looks lame as fuck. I think the villain one that's just like what if we did a fusion of Epion and Ultron Gundam? And that's just what it is. Or it's just what if the Epion had like extendo arms and that's one of our villains? And it just doesn't look too good.
Oh my
It
God.
has a decent fit, not Quilby. Uh, I I don't know. You know the
Oh, I
Quilby.
see the FBI.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Yeah, it's just not
God.
it's just not very good.
None of these look good.
They're
Sorry.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
told them that. I guess the bad guy Gundam. Oh, it's so bad.
they're not good. Like the
They
also,
for yeah. You're completely right. These are Timu Gundams. These are the Gundams you would buy at like a dollar store.
and they're called like Robot
That
Fighter.
says, yeah, they're like robot fighters, robot warriors, or something.
Yeah, and you're
Legally distinct.
yeah, and that's what every mobile suit in this show feels like Robot Fighter. Also, the music is not good. Like you're coming off of you're coming off of G Gundam incredible soundtrack, Gundam Wing incredible soundtrack, Gundam X not very good. I think like Victory Gundam's in there. I don't know, but I'm just saying this is and then like Turn A Gundam magnificent soundtrack. Turn A's not fair. That's like Yoko Kanno. If people don't understand, composer of the soundtrack, who person who did Cowboy Bebop soundtrack also did Turn A Gundam soundtrack. So you got high bar
Wait,
there.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yoko Kanno did Turn A Gundam and Cowboy Bebop, among other anime stuff. So that's like a high bar, and you can tell because Turn A Gundam soundtrack is like fire. Even Seed. But yeah, the music's not very good. The Gundam designs are not very good. Plot's okay. Characters are okay, but they're very basic. Like the main character is like a 15-year-old scavenger kid, and he feels like way more of a kid than Amuro. Like his moral
Yeah.
dilemma is he thought the girl didn't like him and everyone was mad at him, so he like ran away. And I was just ran away from like the not white base for an episode, and I'm like, as a 10-year-old, I think this would hit harder. But as a 40-year-old man, I'm like, this is not good. I don't like Amuro had problems, but he had like PTSD problems
Yeah,
when he was realizing he's
he was
murdering
like,
people, and he did not like it. Even Kira
yeah, that's a completely different
Yamato
set of problems.
was like in a fugue, dissociating state when he was realizing people were dying and he was killing them. And I'm like, you know what? That's appropriate. That's appropriate. It's just I'm gonna finish it. I get, but it's definitely on the lower
You're
end.
not going to be happy with it.
I
Yeah.
still I feel like it should have shown into. I don't understand why Toonami didn't get it. Also, because it came after Gundam Wing, every sound effect is like from Gundam Wing. So when like every so like whenever the not gyms are shooting their guns at the Gundams, they're making that Leo machine gun sound effect. You know the one? And I'm like, it's
Yeah.
that sound. And then whenever they draw their like beam saber, it's the same sound. I'm like, I know that sound. Like the satellite cannon
Oh, yeah,
is
I know where that's from.
you know the satellite cannon whenever they fire it, it's like, yep, that's gonna sound exactly like the Buster rifle, and it does. And you're like, there we go. It's like a comfy blanket. But yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, so Gundam X, not the best. Way more of a kid. I still think this would have actually been really good for Toonami and probably should have been the first one. Like if this was because to me it feels way more. I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't do it because I haven't seen anything super objectionable here, or less objectionable than like Tenchi Muyo and like Outlaw Star and shit.
Oh,
Like you could edit some stuff out. Like you could edit the scene where the evil scientist shoots himself because you don't see him, but you hear a bang and then he's on the ground. They could just edit out the gun and have him on the ground as like the evil laboratory explodes. You could do that. But I don't know.
be done with that.
I feel like Gundam X should have showed up on Toonami
It
because
feels more like a Toonami show.
it feels way more like it feels way more age appropriate. I was thinking about this where so Batman the animated series felt like you're secretly watching a show, like a cartoon for people older than you, if that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
And Gundam Wing kind of felt like that when you're like a teenager, or maybe like you're like a 13-year-old or whatever, but you're watching this show and you're like, oh man, this feels like I'm secretly watching a grown-up show, even though it technically isn't. But it's way more like there's stuff going on. You're like, oh, this is interesting. There's political machinations. We're not seeing that in like Ben 10. Even Gundam Seed, I would
Oh
say,
no.
has that where there's like politics and like propaganda. There's themes there, and Gundam X feels like I'm watching the Batman, where it's like
Oh, well,
where this is way more of a kid show. I mean, yeah, there's stuff in the Batman, but we're not like we're in G Gundam is Batman Brave and the Bold, where it's doing its own thing and it rules. But this one's more like, yeah, you're watching a show for kids here. This is like a show for children, which you could say about this
this is a
podcast.
child show.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is yeah, very child
yeah.
loving.
So what I'm saying is, I mean, maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll get up because I'm only like 10 episodes in. Maybe it'll spice up, but overall, I'm just like, eh. This one, there's a reason why it didn't show up.
Yeah,
Anyways,
we'll see. It might be time to move on to the next
no, I gotta finish it.
Gundam.
I gotta finish it. Listen, I got some like apparent stinkers on the way. I gotta watch all of G Reco. I need to know. I need to know. I mean, we'll talk next time. I'm gonna be watching all of it. as much as I can, and then I can say I'm done. But anyways, I gotta. It's later days time. We hit our hour. Bye.
Bye.